Good morning, Melton drivers. It's Bob Peterson, and it's Thursday, September 10th. I have several important announcements today, and I'd like to begin talking about the FICA deferment that the federal government made available as part of the stimulus for dealing with the COVID recession and all that sort of thing. And the government gave people the option to have their share of their FICA taxes not withheld until the end of the year, and then pay it back beginning in January. And we had a number of drivers call and say, please don't do that. And we have decided as a company to not do that. It's a small amount of money. You got to start paying it back right away. And driver pay has really been pretty decent. We watch it every week. And freight levels, in spite of everything that's going on, have really remained pretty good. So most of your paychecks should be just fine. Also of note, we're going to be ordering some Peterbilts. You know, we've had, of course, Kenworths, Freightliners, Volvos in our fleet. But we haven't embraced Peterbilt yet, and so we decided to take a look at their new model, and we've ordered 10 of the model 579s. We also are ordering one model 379, which is the extended hood version for our fantastic driver, Ronnie French. Ronnie is just past 3.6 million safe miles with us, and it's really just an amazing accomplishment. Ronnie's a good friend and has been a fantastic ambassador for Melton Truck Lines, and so we're excited to reward him with that truck. You'll soon see it in the fleet, probably in a couple months, and the Peterbilts are supposed to be in mid-October. So that's another exciting change you're going to see at Melton Truck Lines. Driver Appreciation Week is coming up next week, and the terminals and here in Tulsa, we have some neat things planned, but because of COVID, it's just going to be weird. But so we have some giveaways when you come through the inspection bay in Tulsa. There'll be some people there. I'll be there some of that time, and greeting and thanking. And I hope that you get the impression that this is a company that cares about you every day, and that we don't really need a week to say, let's do something extra special. But we are going to do something extra special along with the rest of the industry. And our customers are grateful for you, and we certainly are. But again, congratulations on Driver Appreciation Week, and we hope you get touched by some of the things we're doing. Lastly, I wrote a memo to the office staff last week and prior to Labor Day. And I think I titled my email, Labor Day, Just Another 3-Day Weekend. And it caused me I asked a couple of the ladies here to look into the background of Labor Day, because I think for many people, and not to pick on you younger people, but it's just become another 3-day weekend with no significance to why we do it. And so with the help of Kennedy and Carly, we came up with some information in my memo. And the point was that it was very interesting. And I remember studying it when I was in school, but I needed to be reminded that in the Industrial Revolution, which really started in the late 1700s, working conditions for the average laborer were terrible. Long work weeks, dangerous working conditions, crummy pay, and even children were forced to work into the factories. And eventually, workers said no thanks, and with the help of all kinds of organizations, they campaigned and shouted to get the politicians' notice. And on June 28th of 1894, President Grover Cleveland declared the first Monday of September Labor Day in honor of Americans' laborers. And you, my drivers, are some of the hardest laborers I know. And you do work long hours. Conditions are a little better than they were 60 years ago. In pay, I was remembering as I was composing my thoughts here, when I started driving at CFI in 1985, my pay was 16 cents a mile, and that was the going rate. And now I think our lowest entry pay is 46, and we've got some drivers with TARP pay now making close to 60 cents per mile. And trucks are obviously a lot more comfortable and a lot safer. But this message is to you to say thank you and to remember what the significance of Labor Day is. Thank you very much. Be safe.